Hey everybody! Today we are comparing two different rechargeable portable drop lights. We're going to take a look at the Harbor Freight Icon brand 800 lumen rechargeable slim bar light, and we're going to compare it to this 1200 lumen kind of random Chinese company from Amazon light. Now you might be asking, why are you comparing 1200 to 800? Well, it's because they were the exact same price. When I bought them, they were both $39.99. Now that's December 2023. This one was mail order. It came from Amazon. There are links to both of these in the description. So the Hotligh brand, which is, missing a T, not too surprising, came in this box here. It's got some directions, a little warranty card. The Icon came in this packaging, which is, of course, very difficult to open. But that's because they don't want you stealing this from their retail stores, which is where I bought it. Now, it did come with directions. They both came with a USB to USB-C charging cable. So we are going to compare their physical characteristics, but we're also going to compare the light output. Obviously, 1200 lumens is greater than 800 lumens, but we do want to make sure that the 1200 lumen light is indeed brighter than the Harbor Freight light. I mean, they're the same price, but it says it's got more lumens, so it better. The first thing we're going to want to do is charge these. The Harbor Freight has a little USB-C charging port right there. You just plug that in. And the Hotligh has a USB port over here. And if you take a look, you've got a regular USB and a USB-C. Now the USB-C is for charging input, and this USB port here, you can reverse the cable and charge your phone or something with the light. That actually gives a little bit of a leg up to the Hotligh because Icon can't do that. Charging of the Hotligh, the power button is red while it's charging and green when it's charged. The Icon has 3 green LEDs when they are done flashing. It is completely charged. It's also a power indicator, so 3 lights is fully charged. 1 light, you're about out of power. So a bit of a nod to the Icon for that. Now both of these lights fold up completely for easy storage and portability. Let's take a look at how the Icon folds. Now it just folds one way, and it does not swivel. So we've got 180 degrees here. And that's it. The Hotligh, on the other hand, folds like this, folds all the way back, and it can also spin 180. Much more versatile than the Icon, so got to give a nod to the Hotligh for that for sure. You'll see how handy that is in a moment. Now they both have magnetic bases, which is pretty important for an automotive drop light. They both have 3 different lights. They've got a forward light, a backside light, and then a flashlight that comes down on the end. The Icon also has different power levels. So you've got your flashlight, which you can see here. And then you've got the forward light, got two different brightness levels. And then there's your back light, 2 different levels on the back. Hotligh, same thing. You've got your forward light, back light, and then the flashlight. So it does not have 2 different light levels for the back and front lights. It's just all or nothing on the Hotligh. So for variability, we'll give the nod to the Icon. When we were talking about the maneuverability, the reason I gave a huge nod to the Hotligh is, now with a magnetic base, it's going to swivel anyways. But this, to me, and being able to bring this back like this full range of motion with a light, especially if you're down here trying to look at something close up, where you move it over here, being able to just kind of rotate this around wherever you want is really nice. The Icon, on the other hand, doesn't really have that, because if I wanted to stick this here like this and then rotate it down to look at the alternator, I can't do it because it only goes back like this, right? So that's kind of it doesn't really work out. If I want to do that, I can do it, but I have to use the backlight. So I gotta mess with the switch and then get the backlight going. Now I can turn that down like that. Yeah, it can be done. Is it as easy as the Hotligh? No, not even remotely. This is way easier to use. It's even easier to use turning the lights on and off, quite frankly. It's just a single push button. You don't have to press it multiple times. I digress. My point was, I really like the adjustability of the Hotligh over the Icon, which is just, that's it. So now we're going to do our light meter test. We know that the Icon has less lumens than the Hotligh, and we just want to make sure that the Hotligh is indeed brighter. So we are at 19, 20, somewhere around there. Let's just go ahead and turn the front light on, not the back light. We're at our highest setting. We're just going to put this, I got it about 2 inches away. Dancing around 300, 3,200, somewhere around there. All right, and now for the Hotligh. There's our full blast on that one. If you look at this, we are 3,800, and then it goes to 400, from 3,800 to 400. But if you look at the bottom, it goes from times 10 to times 100, so we're definitely much brighter. Down at the carburetor, the Icon is at 290. Down at the carburetor, the Hotligh is at 479. No surprise there, the Hotligh is brighter, which was to be expected. Almost at 700 with both of them on, so if you really want to light your engine compartment up, use both of them. Couple other things to consider here real quick. Both of them have quite a bit of metal in their construction, and of course some plastic, obviously. But quite a bit of metal. They're both fairly hefty, which is nice. Now they both do have replaceable batteries. The Hotligh, the base just screws off. The Icon requires a screwdriver and you have to basically take the whole thing apart. But they are both replaceable. These both only have a limited warranty. The Icon's just 90 days. And I don't know what the Hotligh is, or whether or not you could even get one. If it comes broken, I mean, Amazon will replace it. So that's all that really matters. All right, so if you can only pick one, to me the choice is obvious. The Hotligh, hands down. There is nothing wrong with the Icon at all. It works, it functions, does exactly what I would expect it to do. But for the exact same price, the Hotligh does it much better. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all down the road.